better.
Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, I have a little bit of an announcement. As you can tell, we reached 2,000 subscribers, which is clearly insane to me because just 4 months ago we reached 1,000. I never thought I would reach 1,000 at the beginning of this channel. I didn't expect it to blow up, but it did, and man, it's starting to get there. So to pay you guys back, as you guys know, I do have merch on Teespring. And to pay you guys back, I set up a discount code. It's 25% off. Use discount code 2valve46. It's just 2valve46, all lowercase. I'll put the card right here so you guys can know exactly how to spell it so you don't get confused if it doesn't work. But yeah, I have this retro style Reaper GT shirt. I also have, it's just a 2-valve shirt for all the 2-valve guys. I know there's a lot of 2-valve haters out there, but 2-valves can have a little bit of fun too and make some good power if you put your mind to it. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it. Let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, welcome to the video. I'm sorry for that little bit of annoying intro, but you know, had to start the video off with that cool little announcement. But you're probably reading from the title saying, haven't you done this title like 2 other times? Yes, I kind of did. But the car has been severely updated, and you guys that are new don't know what I mean by severely updated. But if you're not new and you're been an OG subscriber and you've seen what's been done to the car, you guys will understand why I'm making this video. This video is a little bit different from the best mods. There's best exterior mods and best like motor mods. Well, this time is best all around mods for like exterior, interior, motor. This video covers everything. So if you're new to the New Edge community, if it's a 3.8, a 4.6, or a Cobra, whatever you got, this video is to help you start out. So I'm going to be covering all the modifications I've done and that I recommend for you to start out on your 2-valve or 3.8 V6, Mach 1, Cobra, whatever you got. This is for any New Edge. You're going to save the best for last, which is the motor modifications. Obviously going to save, that is definitely the best for last. So I'm going to save that for last. Let's start off with exterior. First thing I would do with the exterior is change out them wheels. So if you have the V6, you clearly know what your wheels look like if they are the stock wheels. They are not the prettiest. They make the car look like everyday traffic. And the GTs, their wheels are somewhat alright. I painted my GT wheels black and they actually look pretty good. But if you're on a budget, you can paint them black. Just make sure you do it right and they all actually look pretty decent. But if you want to throw a little bit of money, definitely get yourself a set of aftermarket wheels. These are 2014 Shelby Reps. I got these used off a buddy, but these wheels actually look really good on this card. It fits it very well. They are 18 by 9s and they are clearly a shiny finished black, and I must say wheels definitely changed the attitude of the car. Clearly on the back I have the SV drag packs. They are the black style ones, the classic looking ones, and I know these are not nowhere near drag tires. These are the wheels that the tires that I bought with the wheels. I bought these used, so don't judge me. I did not put these on there. If I would have bought these wheels, I would have done it right the first time. But these wheels are also really good to give it some style, especially that old school style. And to my early 1999 to 2000 guys, my car is a 2000. But anybody that's new to the New Edge community does not know that those side scoops do not come stock on 99 to 2000 GTs. I pulled these from a junkyard. There's actually a video on it. It's one of my recent videos. But I pulled this from a junkyard for like 20 bucks, but you can get them online, which are clearly more expensive, or you can go to a junkyard and try to test your luck and see if you can find one for the same price. But I do definitely recommend these. The stock ones are not really best looking. I mean, just compare these two. And of course, they didn't come stock black to give them stock red that matched the car, but yeah, in my honest opinion, this definitely looks 100% better. That's why we toss those to the side. A little cosmetic modification you can do is window tint. Window tint is like one of the must go to things for these cars. Because trust me, no one likes a fish dome, especially in a Mustang, and it just makes the Mustang look so plain. And window tint just makes it look so much better. Going to the back end of the car, there's a few things here that I do want to point out to help you guys get started out on making your car look a little bit better. I'm going to start off with the taillights. These are a little bit more on the pricey side. They are Raxium Icons. They are the 2013 to 14 S197 style taillights. They are blacked out, and I will turn them on so you know what they look like when they're turned on. Here's what they look like when they are turned on, and no, they do not say run on them stock. You actually put tape on there. Just look up Raxium Icons or 2014s taillights. I'm sure you know what 2014 style taillights look like. This is basically them, but on a new edge, and they do look really good on this car. This is my favorite taillight for a new edge, and it just, I don't know, it just makes it more unique and different. You don't see too many of them around on the road, because I guess because they're so expensive, but I've seen a few of them, but they definitely do pop. If your car is like red, and you have too much red, and you just want to get rid of some of that red, definitely do a black out deck lid and valance on the bumper and trunk. It just makes the car pop more, looks more old school. There are a few ways to do this. The more expensive, more difficult way is to wrap it, but I do prefer wrap. It's not wrapped clearly, this is spray paint, but I will wrap it one day when I get the whole car repainted. But for now, I spray painted mine. But if your car has really good paint, do not sand it or anything. Just wrap it. Save yourself the headache later on if you want to take it off. And wrap just turns out better and lasts longer. But I do recommend wrapping your deck lid. It looks so much cleaner. And same with the rear valance. This is dirty. It's shinier than this, I promise. But the rear valance, you do want to get that wrapped too, so you don't have all those rough edges. But if you're like on a budget like me and your car has rough paint, go ahead, spray paint it. Yeah, as you can tell, my car does need painted and the quarter panel does need replaced, but that's why I spray painted it for now. Headed to the front of the car, I do clearly have some aftermarket parts on the front. I clearly have the aftermarket Cobra style hood and the aftermarket Cobra bumper, which is not in the best shape. And I do have the smoked headlights, so I'm gonna go over them one by one. So if you're a GT guy, but you can't really afford a Cobra, I know I'm in that situation. But if you want a Cobra, I mean, honestly, I got this hood, not because it's a Cobra style hood or just a Cobra style hood. To me, this represents like the 67 fastbacks or 68s, whichever year those hoods came in. They almost have the identical style. So this hood honestly looks more old school to me. I don't really see Cobra when I see this. I see old 67 fastback style. If you know the older Mustangs, you definitely know what I'm talking about. It's literally almost the same thing, has the same vents and the same indentation. It's literally almost the same style hood. I think that's what Ford went with when he designed this hood. I know there's a lot of haters out there that hate when people put Cobra bumpers on GTs, and this Cobra bumper is nothing to represent. It is screwed up. There's a video of details on the accident. There's a few videos back. It's really not that far down. Really easy to find if you're really interested in knowing what happened. But the Cobra bumpers do look good on these cars. I don't know why they get so much hate. You clearly get the upgraded fog lights, which are brighter, and you have room for like your intercooler and all that good stuff. I mean, it's just an overall good bumper, especially if you want to go with boost. The cool thing about the Cobra bumpers, they make the car sit lower to the ground in front end. The GT bumpers kind of curve up. The Cobra bumpers kind of stay on a down curves or flat. I don't know if it's flat or it goes downhill, but it definitely makes the car sit lower in the front, especially if you get a Mach 1 chin spoiler. I know a lot of you guys are against the Mach 1 chin spoiler. If you're not into the Mach 1 chin spoilers and Cobra bumpers, that's completely fine. You can go with the Terminator bumper chin spoiler, which I don't think that makes the car sit as low as the Mach 1 chin spoiler. This Mach 1 chin spoiler, like I said, is nowhere near in good shape like it used to be. It's all been up, but they do look better than this, trust me. We are moving on to the headlights. The headlights are definitely a little bit of a game changer, especially you have the chrome ones from 99 to 2000. Those things are pretty freaking ugly in my opinion. If you like them, no offense, you can keep them in your car, that's your honest opinion, but in my opinion, I love the blackout look on the headlights. I know these headlights are not in the best shape. The clear coat is peeling for whatever reason, but I guess these are cheapos. I don't know where they actually came from, but they're definitely a cheap pair of headlights. But they did look good at first when I first put them on, but of course it started peeling. But I definitely do love the blackout headlight style. And if you have a problem seeing at night, you can still have the blackout headlight style, this without the chrome lens. Just go with the blacked out housing. That looks pretty good as well. I had that on my car, and it, you know, it helps with visibility. But if you get this fog lights, it'll help you. Alrighty guys, my interior is dirty, so don't mind that. But this one's a little bit more difficult if you don't have a black interior already. I'm actually going to turn it off so it's not beeping. So this interior did not come in this car. This car was a full out tan interior. I did an interior swap. I'll actually put the card up there because that video is way down. That's a really old video. But yeah, this interior did not come stock. Clearly, as I said, it came tan. But if you follow me on Instagram, there's a few old photos on there as well that show the tan interior before I swapped it. But I bought a V6 wrecked car, and that was definitely a fun video to film. We had some fun with the little V6 car as well as we gutted it. Yeah, so if your interior is tan and you're looking to do an interior swap, it's not the easiest task. I hate to bear it to you. The dash is clearly the worst part of it, but if you really want it done, it's definitely worth it. I mean, I didn't even do that yet. You can see the original tan color right there, but it's definitely worth it. I do recommend it if you know what you're doing, if you have experience with pulling out interior and just overall with cars. If you think you can do it and you're like not afraid to take the task, go for it. It's definitely 100% worth it. But to spice up your black interior, I do recommend these little chrome billet buttons. They can get on American Muscle. There was one up there, but it fell off for whatever reason. I think it was broke. But I do recommend these. They really complement the car, and it's better than being all black. It gives it that little old school style. But this came with the interior, thankfully. I'm actually happy with that because these are not the cheapest. They're actually really kind of expensive for little pieces. I think for the whole billet set is like over $200, which is insane, but you can buy a little piece by piece. You don't have to buy the whole kit, of course. I don't have the entire kit. I'm missing like 2 things. Yeah, I think these definitely look good in a black interior, especially like the knob, these little cruise control buttons, the AC buttons. It definitely gives it a good look. Alrighty, and you guys know, if you've been in the New Edge community for a while, or if you're new and you have a New Edge and your steering wheel is worn down, this is definitely a good replacement steering wheel. It feels nothing, I mean, it feels kind of like stock. I mean, it's nothing major difference, but it's got a suede up here. It's got like the little red line right there for the old style racing. It's got like a little leather texture here, and it's a little bit more firm, a little bit more thick. I know you guys are going to freaking laugh about me for saying it's thick, I know. But seriously, guys, if you don't like that thin steering wheel and you want something with a little bit more grip and a little bit more comfort, this is a little bit thicker than the stock steering wheel. Definitely more comfortable. I mean, it makes the drive a lot more comfortable. This is an overall good steering wheel. It looks really good. It kind of looks like the GT350 style, like the newer GT350s. I mean, literally the same thing almost, except if it's a New Edge. And it looks really good in my opinion. It feels really, really comfortable also. And I think that's pretty much it for the interior. There's not much besides it being swapped in the little buttons and bezel and cup holder and all that stuff. That's pretty much it for the interior. The moment you've all been waiting for. If you are new, I'm sure you're excited for this. But to anybody that's not new, they're like, yeah, I've seen that thing 1,000 times. But for the new people, here is the excitement. And bam, there she is. That's what y'all been waiting for. That is a 2.1 liter Kenny Bell, pushing around 9 pounds of boost. And if you really want to wake up your 2-valve and be up in the coyote range, this is definitely the setup for you. If you get the complete kit, the install is simple. It's really not too bad. I mean, if you know what I mean, to anybody that's new to the car community, doesn't really work on cars, it's not simple. But if you've done intake swaps on a stock GT where any 4.6 or 3.8, this is pretty much a no-brainer. There are a little bit extra steps, like with your intercooler and all that good stuff. But yeah, I do recommend this. I got this for around $3 to $4 grand used, but the kit's like $7 grand new. But you can contact Kenny Bell. If you do contact Kenny Bell to get boost, please tell them I sent you. I highly recommend Kenny Bell. Their kit is so reliable. It's a very good install, especially with the instructions. The instructions are really good. They're really clear. But this thing definitely 100% wakes up your 2-valve. Makes it around 400 to the wheels. I haven't dynoed it yet, but Kenny Bell says around that range with this exact setup. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Best mods for a 99 to 2004 Mustang GT or V6, whatever you got, any New Edge. These are the mods that I do recommend for starting out. Guys, my camera's about to die, but I hope this video helped you out a lot. And like I said, welcome to the New Edge community. If you are new, please drop a comment and tell me what your favorite part of this car is. It's probably a no-brainer. It's probably the supercharger. But if there's anything else that is actually your favorite part, let me know down in the comments. And I know the bumper is ugly, but if you follow me on Instagram, it's Reaper GT. You can see when the car was actually in good shape with a decent bumper on it. But a new bumper is coming soon. Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. And we can better off, better.